It was a Russian song, one played for cosmonauts the night before starting a mission that awakened the crew on Space Shuttle Discovery Friday afternoon as the first Russian commander of the International Space Station and his American crewmates got set for the next step in their mission, a docking with ISS to begin the first exchange of resident station crew members. Commander Jim Weatherby and his shuttle crew were well into their rendezvous activities Friday evening when mission specialists Andy Thomas and Jim Voss got a chance to speak to Space Station Commander Bill Shepard.
Okay, that's good. Good to hear you, Shep. We'll be with you soon.
Okay, standing by.
Shep, we're looking forward to coming on board.
Well, we're cleaning up. We're doing sweepers. Man your brooms, give the ship a clean sweep down.
Minutes later, Weatherby executed the terminal initiation burn, starting the shuttle on course to close the final few miles to ISS. When Discovery reached a point directly below the station, at a distance of about 600 feet, Weatherby moved to the aft flight deck and took manual control of his ship, flying a quarter-circle arc out in front of ISS. He held position there about 35 minutes until spacecraft communicator Gerhard Thiele relayed word to pilot Jim Kelly that both of the station's P6 solar arrays were locked in the proper position for docking.
Discovery, Houston, configure for docking and go for V-bar approach.
Copy. Configure for docking and go for V-bar approach. Thanks, Haas.
Weatherby pulsed Discovery's jets and began to close in on the station's docking port on the front end of the Destiny module. At a rate of about 1/10 of a foot per second, the shuttle crept up on the International Space Station Saturday morning to deliver its second resident crew.
Houston ISS, we have capture light.
And Discovery, Houston, ISS is in drift.
Copy that.
Discovery, Houston, station free drift confirmed.
After completing leak and pressure checks, Weatherby and Shepard opened the hatches on pressurized mating adapter number 2. Expedition 2 Commander Yuri Usachov led his crewmates into the Destiny laboratory and began getting acquainted with his new home on orbit. After a ship's tour and a safety briefing came the top priority transfer of the day, when Usachov moved his specially fitted seat liner into the Soyuz spacecraft docked to the Zarya module and verified the fit of his Soyuz spacesuit. He became an official member of the International Space Station crew. Expedition 1's Soyuz pilot, cosmonaut Yuri Gidzenko, moved his equipment to Discovery to take Usachov's place as a shuttle crew member. The Expedition 2 flight engineers, Voss and Susan Helms, will change places with flight engineer Sergei Krikalev and Commander Shepard, respectively, next week. Once the hatches between the two ships were closed, Usachov joined Shepard and Krikalev to start learning about current conditions on board the station, while Discovery's cabin air pressure was lowered to facilitate preparation for a Saturday evening spacewalk by Voss and Helms to prepare the outside of the International Space Station for next month's scheduled arrival of its Canadian-built robot arm.
любви. Ваше благородие, госпожа чужбина, жарко обнимает, да только не любила. Ласковые сети, постой, не лови, не везет мне в смерти, повезет в любви. Ласковые сети, постой, не лови, не везет мне в смерти, повезет в любви.
Good morning, Discovery. We wanted to play Vasha Blagorodya for Yuri because we know it's a movie that you watch traditionally before you launch from Baikonur, and we wanted to wish you the best of luck as you transfer to ISS today. So Yuri, желаем вам успеха.
Доброе утро. Good morning, Houston. Thank you. Looks like this movie was lucky so far for us, and it's a lucky day for us today because it's Thursday. I hope we'll open the Hatches station, and looking forward to work with you. Thank you.
We're looking forward to working with you also, Yuri.
Discovery, Alpha, com check.
Alpha Discovery, loud and clear.
Roger that. We're still in free drift. We're working the attitude control. So advise.
This is the videotape replay of the ISS crews having shot the orbiter Discovery with the Leonardo multi-purpose logistics module very clearly visible at the rear of Discovery's cargo bay. This view was shot as Discovery began its approach to the velocity vector, or the V-bar, directly in front of the station as the two craft passed about 235 statute miles above the Earth. A very clear close-up view of the orbiter with the Leonardo multi-purpose logistics module provided by the Italian Space Agency at the rear of the cargo bay. In front of it is the integrated cargo carrier, which contains much of the equipment that will be installed on the exterior of the U.S. laboratory Destiny late tonight and early Sunday morning by astronauts Jim Voss and Susan Helms during this mission's first spacewalk. Jim Voss, soon to become a member of the space station crew, gesturing his colleagues to come forth to the hatch opening just moments away. Commander Jim Weatherby now rotating the handle that will open the hatch, enabling the crews to greet one another. The opening of the hatches marked at 2:51 a.m. Central Time as Discovery and the International Space Station pass over the Atlantic Ocean just to the southeast of Florida. Camera equipment and cables being passed along from Yuri Usachov to his His counterpart, Expedition 1 Commander Bill Shepard, on the station side of the docking interface. Flight engineer Sergei Krikalev recording the initial moments of Expedition 2's time aboard the International Space Station. And the initial handshakes between the crews. All 10 crew members now aboard the Destiny Laboratory. Cosmonaut Yuri Usachov, soon to become commander of the International Space Station, taking a spin in the spacious environment of the lab. On board the Destiny Laboratory of the International Space Station, the 10 crew members continue to greet one another. Yuri Gudzenko in the lower right-hand corner of your screen taking pictures of his new crewmates. Gudzenko, within a few hours, will become a member of Discovery's crew as he swaps places with Yuri Usachov, the oncoming Expedition 2 commander. The hatches were opened between the two craft at 2:51 Central Time this morning, about 2 hours and 13 minutes after Discovery linked up to the international complex. You can get an idea of how large the U.S. laboratory Destiny is with all 10 crew members taking their places and the very spacious area of this research facility.
This is Mission Control, Houston. These live shots coming to us on NASA television from cameras in the shuttle's payload bay are looking aft along the International Space Station.